Hey everybody. So this is part one to the walking and having a relationship with God series. So I'm out here, just finished a walk. Very nice walk. I think it was maybe like I'll say maybe a 2 mile walk. It was a good walk. Sun went down and me and my son is out here. So anyway, I was recreating my website. God has me recreating my website, right? And all of a sudden, something hit me like a ton of bricks, y'all. And I'm telling you, when it hit me, I almost started crying. And I just had the urge to be in testimony mode, man. Like, testimony mode, right? Because, don't get me wrong, there's been plenty of days where, I think back on the stuff that I did, but I don't truly have a heartfelt moment with God where I notice how he took me in the palm of his hand and actually kind of carried me through life. I mean, many are called, but few are chosen, right? So today I was sitting and I was thinking about all of the times that God saved me, And looking back at those times, man, I could have been killed. I could have been drugged. I mean, it's been times where I think I was drugged, but God kept me conscious. He kept me conscious and aware. It's been times where, I've been just drunk out of my mind, and God has actually, to think back on it, God has actually, allowed me to live through that. He had his angels surrounding the car, driving me to the destination, driving me home, wherever I needed to be. I mean, I got a testimony, y'all, that's so powerful. And if you have testimonies that are powerful, then you need to rethink your walk and just realize that you are chosen by God, and it's a reason why God took you through all of that and allowed you to come out of that thing unscathed, unharmed. I mean, I could have been locked away with 25 years over my head, y'all, more plus, and I have no record. I don't have a record. And I don't look like what I've been through, but by the grace of God, y'all. And just thinking about the time where the police pulled me over, and that could have been the end of me, because he looked like he was ready to kill me. I had my son in the car and an angel. Well, I wouldn't say it's an angel. I don't know if it was an angel or not, but God used somebody to beep the horn. And when that person, whoever that was that beeped the horn, I thank God for them. I thank God for them. But anyways, so the message that I want to bring out today is many are called, but few are chosen. We're called to be here on this earth, and we don't know why. But when you are chosen by God, it's nobody have to pray over you. You are covered with the blood of Jesus automatically. Like, I had no idea about the ways of God, God's righteousness. I had no relationship with God back in the day. I had none of that. And just looking back today, God allowed me to look back, from a bird's eye view and look how far that he has brought me, So being chosen is you pay a cost, because You don't realize why people treat you certain ways. You don't understand, why you're rejected by, your family. You don't understand the walk. You just don't understand it. And it can be a very hard life. But when I tell you God has his hand on you like no other, I have no record. I have never been viciously attacked in a way that I couldn't come back from. I've been attacked by some girls when I was a teenager, and I had a concussion, and I had, probably had brain damage and everything. Never went to the emergency room. And look at me here today, still alive, still breathing. I could have been paralyzed. So when I look back at the things I've been through, man, I realize, wow, this is the reason why you allowed me to come out unscathed, so that I can be able to preach to your people about how good God is, and how gracious he is, and how the mercy that he gives over so many lives. His grace is sufficient through the good and the bad. It's a gift to be saved by grace. You gotta sometimes think and ask God. A lot of us, we kind of look at our hard times and forget about God's grace, God's goodness. And we never stop and think about everything that he has saved us from. I'm talking about, I could have had been still in jail to this day. Maybe one day I'll share that testimony with you all. Something that happened to me when I was a teenager. If God gives me the okay, I will share that with you all. But I don't look like what I've been through, and I thank God for that. Yeah, I got some scars, I got some bruises, but I could have been dead. You know what I'm saying? So we don't think about, in our times of hardship, and in our transitions, and in our impatience, when we're losing patience with God, just know that if he has brought you through, and you have gotten through this far, he ain't done with you yet. He ain't done with you yet. So thank God. That's all you have to do, is thank God. All right, y'all. So this is part 1 to a relationship with God series, and it's all about thanking him. All right. Be blessed.